I've never seen a man as wicked as Judge Frollo. Frollo is so deep-rooted in his own wickedness that he fails to see his faults. In this video, I'm going to be walking you down on why I think Judge Frollo is Disney's darkest villain. Judge Frollo is the main antagonist in 1996 Disney movie, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. He is one of the OG perfect Disney villains to ever exist. I call him perfect because he possesses all the attributes that makes up a good villain. In the movie Hunchback of Notre Dame, Frollo is a powerful justice minister and an overly religious man who believes he's doing good for the humanity and that his actions are justifiable by God. The first villainy attribute he displayed was when he killed a woman not even 5 minutes in the movie. He was seen chasing some group of gypsy women because he hates the gypsies. We don't know why he hates the gypsies because it was never revealed in the movie. He ended up killing a woman in front of the cathedral. He then discovered that the woman was with a baby and that the baby was disfigured and looking like a monster. He immediately wanted to discard the baby by throwing him down in the well. This is the second villainy act he displayed not even 5 minutes in the movie. He killed a mother and he wants to kill the child as well, and by throwing the baby down in the well, that is equally going to contaminate the water that people drink. He didn't even have this in mind, but he was stopped just before he was able to do that by the archbishop, and it made him realize what he did was wrong. To redeem himself, the archbishop instructed he takes care of the baby, which he agreed, but I believe that was the worst decision ever because he wasn't a good guardian to Quasi. Imagine constantly making someone recite is ugly and deformed. That is very demonic and treacherous.
You are deformed.
I am deformed.
And you are ugly.
And I am ugly.
And these are
But that was exactly what Judge Frollo did to Quasimodo. He constantly reminds him that he's ugly and deformed and that he will never be accepted by the people, which in all sense can be true, but that is not the best way to relate that to him. It made Quasimodo to be so insecure of himself and think so low of himself that he resorted to having gargoyles as friends. Judge Frollo is supposed to be a minister of the church, but he's so dark that it made it so absurd that as a minister of God, you're acting like this. I mean, take a look at this scene.
Stop.
Sir?
He's up. Wait between lashes. Otherwise the old sting will dull him to the new.
Yes, sir.
When I saw this scene, I was like, damn, this man is in too deep. For someone to be thinking like this as a minister of God is bad. He literally didn't even think about what he said. He just opened his mouth and he said that. Judge Frollo kills the innocent as well. I mean, he killed Quasi's mom and he was just about to kill this family before Phoebus intervened and saved them. And because of this, he wanted to kill Phoebus as well because Phoebus disobeyed him to kill the innocent. Judge Frollo reminds me of the bishop in Castlevania. Bishop also kills and declares the innocent as evil and heretics. These people are manipulative, corrupt, and abusive of their power. Sometimes they know they're deviating, but they rather stick to what they're doing than do the opposite. In the case of the bishop, through his influence in the church and his personal hatred for Dracula's wife, he was responsible for the execution of Lisa Tepes, Dracula's wife, on the grounds of witchcraft. These people are the real villains and they disguise with the power they hold in the church. And I also don't know why they use the Catholic Church to showcase this, but they did it so well. Judge Frollo developed a personal hate for a gypsy girl named Esmeralda just because she stood up for Quasimodo during the Festival of Fools when he was being tormented. Judge Frollo commanded her to step down from the stage at once, but she stood her ground and called him a fool. This made Judge Frollo vow to end her, but it didn't work. In the process of trying to end her, Judge Frollo developed a personal interest for Esmeralda, but he blames her for making him feel that way. How twisted can Judge Frollo be? By blaming everyone for his actions.
Such a clever witch. So typical of your kind to twist the truth, to cloud the mind with unholy thoughts.
Judge Frollo can rape Esmeralda if given the opportunity. He wants to kill her and at the same time he wants to have something with her. He refuses to see his faults and blames God for making the devil stronger than man, and also begging God to help him and kill Esmeralda. Now, what type of human is that? Still on the quest to kill Esmeralda, he ended up revealing to Quasimodo that he killed his mom 20 years ago. Quasimodo saw him for the evil he is, and he ended up dying by falling off the top of the cathedral as he was trying to kill Quasimodo and Esmeralda. Now, that was a certain death, I must say. Even with how deplorable Flores' actions can be, he still feels human due to his mindset. I mean, given the fact that he forgave Quasimodo for going for the Festival of Fools against his wish, but that is not enough to make him not be the darkest villain Disney has ever produced. Judge Frollo's introduction and the Catholic team suck in the background, and also having him to kill someone in the first 5 minutes of the movie already gave it away that he's going to be a serious villain. While I was watching the movie, I was just in awe at how perfect the writing was. Whoever wrote Judge Frollo did a very good job because that was a good villain. I like his looks, I like his wrinkled face, the black cloak he's wearing, and this red cloth that is attached to his heart. I like the voice acting. Tony J did a very good job voicing Judge Frollo. This is the Disney that I know. I don't know what happened to recent Disneys that they are stuck in making their past movies. Talking of live action remakes, remaking The Hunchback of Notre Dame is a very good movie to be remade. It's a movie that I believe the audience will want to see in the live action form. I believe we would like to know who will play Judge Frollo, who will play Quasimodo, and who will play Esmeralda and Phoebus as well. These are the movies that are supposed to consider for live action remake, movies that are past 20 years and not movies like Moana that is just 6 or 7 years. I really wish Disney would go back to the drawing board and make movies that stick to our minds like this again, and also create wonderful villains like they used to. Let me know what you think about Judge Frollo in the comment section. Do you think he's Disney's darkest villain? If you made it to this level, thank you for watching my videos. Please make sure to like this video because it helps other viewers to see this video as well, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm out of here.